I've been working till the morning, yeah. They been sleeping now, I swear they storming, yeah. And I swear I'm cooking like a foreman. And my foreman jumping like it's Jordan out my way. Vroom, vroom, tell him out my lane, I've been praying. Yeah, gotta say this thing, I'm the same. I don't need another person telling me I can't.
Alright everybody, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to look at, what's his name? Brett Favre. Brett FAVRE. Nah, I know it's Brett Favre. In fact, I knew it was Brett Favre from the first moment I saw his name for some reason. I don't know why, I just knew that the R was silent. You guys seem to be impressed by that, but what you're probably not impressed by is the top I'm wearing. So, forgive me, but I don't have a Packers top. I do have a Packers helmet, so I better grab that actually. See? What an absolute beauty this is. It's an original replica, it's the most expensive replica you can buy, and I'm not going to put it on my head because it's too small. Otherwise I would, you guys know I would. Anyways, I'm going to hold this here for respect for the great man Brett Favre, the gunslinger. And I'm going to get into this reaction. I'm just going to roll the intro and I'll see you in a minute.
The quicker you're here, the faster you go. That's why where I come from, the only thing we know is
Okay. We're in the top 20, guys. Brett Favre. Let's go.
The first game of his life was a microcosm of his career. Kowski got his ankle ripped off, and Mike Holmgren said to me, "Steve, get Brett ready." I went, "Oh, geez," I'm thinking, he's not ready. And Brett made some goofy rookie mistakes like you would expect. Like, what is he doing? I don't know. How would I know what he's doing? And then somehow, some way, he makes some plays at the end.
That guy cracks me up with how he's acting when he gets barraged by the other coach. Can you imagine the heights of the tension between offensive and defensive coaches when they're playing? If the defense isn't playing well, the offense will be giving them shit. If the offense isn't playing well, the defense will be giving them shit. And then you've got the head coach who has to try and delegate things to both of them. Wouldn't be easy being a head coach, would it? It's management. You don't need, you wouldn't even need to know anything about football. It's management. Well, you would need to know things about football, but you know what I'm talking about? Like CEO of the biggest companies, the biggest teams. It's about social skills, and it's about delegating, and it's about managing people. It's about people management. That's what it's all about. It's about keeping the culture within the workspace, whether that's a job like mine or whether that's a job like working in the NFL. It's about keeping the culture good. It's about keeping everyone on the same path. It's about keeping everyone on the same page and continuing to work together. And I would say the biggest issue, the biggest task would be to keep a team on track even when you're losing. You know what I mean? Keep that morale up. I don't know how they do it. Honestly, I have no idea.
We had to send him back out to hold for Chris Jackie to win the game by one, and his hands came off the ball, and kaboof, we win the game. That was Brett. He drove me crazy, he made great plays, there was a little luck involved, the place was wild. Nobody knew at the time that that was going to be a sign of what's to come. But that's what he's been doing for 19 years.
Third down, 12 seconds to go in the game, Niners lead by 4. Favre back to pass. He gets away from the pressure, fires to the end zone.
So he played for the Packers, then he went to the Vikings to show it to the Packers because the Vikings were the Packers' biggest rivalry. Is that right?
Upon his retirement, Brett Favre will own every significant NFL passing record. he won 3 consecutive league MVP awards.
What?
Some men are driven to be great. Some just enjoy the ride.
I always said to my kids, and my kids are this big growing up around him, watch him play the game. Watch how Brett plays sports.
How does he get the ball through there? How did he win 3 consecutive MVPs? That's what I want to know.
Well, when he throws a touchdown, he goes and jumps on the guys, and he's celebrating, and he has fun. That's the way sport is supposed to be played. It's not always serious stuff, even in pro football. He's having a ball, even at practice. That's what you ought to be like.
Hey, you got any left-handed footballs? Put her in the old fight! You think God never farted?
Oh!
Makes you lose focus and
Nah.
forget things. If you just play loose like you do in the backyard, that's what.
Nah, that ain't happening today.
You think God never farted?
If you play tight, makes you lose focus and forget things. If you just play loose like you do in the backyard, that's what got you there. And so it was like, okay, he's joking around, and maybe this is a serious time, but that's his way of playing the game. They knew I was prepared as well as I could be. To me, that's the only way to play. If you're not prepared, you're not going to joke around.
If you're coaching, what you want on your team, really, are characters with great character. Capiche? Now, if that character can be a producer and a leader as well, now you've got something special.
What is that? Number 15, Wayne? How about that? Oh, my goodness.
The league's going to miss him. Not just his teams, not just the Packers when he's gone, or the Vikings when he retires at some point. The league is going to miss him. People want to see this guy play.
I got to see this. This bar around here. Great bar.
People want to see the smile on his face. People want to see how tough he was. He's not going to be on clinic films where you teach a guy this is technically sound.
He flipped it into the end zone backhand. Brett Favre is something else.
He's going to be on the ones that show how the game, it's a game, keep that in mind, how the game should be played.
Well, there you go. Oh, beautiful. I love myself some Brett Favre, I really do. The gunslinger. The way that he threw it was definitely sort of unorthodox sometimes, wasn't it? He just needed to get that ball in the receiver's hands at all costs, and that's really what all you should worry about. But let me just see his 3 consecutive MVPs. That's insane. He was the first NFL quarterback to pass for 500 touchdowns, throw for 70,000 yards, complete 6,000 passes, and attempt 10,000 passes. What do we got here? Round number 2 in the 1991 draft, pick number 33. And it wasn't just the Packers and the Vikings, it was the Falcons and the Jets also. 1-time Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl 31. 11 times he made the Pro Bowl. And what have we got here? 3-time AP NFL Most Valuable Player. Now AP is Associated Press. What's the Associated Press? I'm actually not sure. But he won the NFL's Most Valuable Player, 1995 to 1997. And he retired in 2010. So he won it. He won those 3 awards right in the middle of his Green Bay Packers career. It was actually at the start of his He played another 10 years after that for the Packers. Alright guys, so that was Brett Favre. If you have enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, please do. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, everybody.